5 seconds. According to custom, the budget statement for the coming year has to be presented today. Stop by an unexpected and unhappy chain of circumstances, the finance minister, who would normally have made this statement this afternoon, is no longer with us. Stop. This heavy duty has fallen upon me almost at the last moment. Stop. Para change. Last year, my distinguished predecessor in this office presented a budget statement which, in some respects, was usual and which involved substantial additions to taxation. Stop. Some novel taxes were introduced and an attempt was made to bring about gradually a reorientation of the tax structure of the country. Stop. I believe then, and I believe now, that this was right direction for us to travel and that we should continue to pursue this path. Stop. With experience, we may no doubt make changes here and there and advance further in that direction, but I think that the major steps that we had taken last year have to continue. Stop. The times we live in and the problems that our country has to face do not permit a static or complement approach or any avoidance of the burdens which inevitably accompany an attempt to advance with some speed. Stop. Our objective of starving peacefully and cooperatively towards the realization of a socialist pattern of society also prevent us from thinking or acting along the old grooves, or seeking some present respite by slowing down development. Stop. While we should always be prepared to reconsider the methods we adopt, should this become necessary, we have to strive with all our strength for our planned development by conserving all our resources, increasing production and trying to ensure progressively a more equitable distribution, and thus to raise the standards of the great mass of our people. Stop. In the circumstances that we face today, I can only present before this house what might be called a pedestrian budget statement, which is a continuance of things as they are, with relatively minor changes, or such changes as naturally flow from what we did last year. Stop. This statement relates to the estimated receipts and expenditure of the Government of India for 1958-59. Stop. Para change. Following the usual practice, I propose to review briefly the economic conditions in the country during the current year against the background of which the budget has to be considered. Stop. An economic survey, covering the major developments in the economy during the last year and explaining the impact of the various measures adopted, is being circulated to honorable members along with the budget papers. Stop. I propose, therefore, to review only brief the main trends in the economy. Stop. There has been some improvement in the economic situation in recent months. Stop. Prices have tended to come down and the decline in foreign exchange reserves has slowed down. Stop. The money market is easier and expansion of money supply and bank credit have been brought under control. Stop. The measures adopted to check inflationary pressures and correct the strain on the balance of payments are providing effective. Stop. Para change. Wholesale prices were comparatively stable in the early months of the year, but there was a sharp rise between May and August when the index went up from 107 to 1112. Stop. After August, prices have tended to fall. Stop. In present weeks, the index has been around 105, which is slightly lower than the desired level. Stop. Since September last, the stringency in the money market has been less acute, and investment of the scheduled banks in government securities increased by rupees 67 crores between September and December, state loans have also improved slightly and there has been sustained buying in some of them stop. A noticeable feature in the monetary situation in 1957 has been the smaller expansion in money supply and in bank credit as compared to the previous year. Stop. Para change. Honorable members are aware of the continuous strain on our balance of payment since the beginning of the second plan. Stop. The Reserve Bank's foreign assets which at the end of 1956 stood at rupees 530 crores dropped to rupees 453 crores at the end of June 1957. Stop. These large deficits in the balance of payments have been due to a substantial increase in imports and a slight decline in exports, and the bulk of the increase in import has been in respect of capital goods and industrial raw materials required for development. Stop. The difficult balance of payment position. Stop. Drastic cuts have been made in the imports of consumer goods, and strict vigilance is being exercised in respect of the licensing of imports including imports of capital goods. Stop. Efforts are being made simultaneously to secure external assistance and deferred payment term for projects in both the public and private sectors having high priority and likely to save foreign exchange. Stop. Para change. In the current year, the International Bank for Reconstruction and Development assisted in financing the country's development project by sanctioning loans for railway development and for the expansion of the Tata Iron and Steel Works. Stop.